This video provides information about how to make a disclosure to us and blow the whistle about wrongdoing in the Victorian public sector. If you would like information about making a general complaint about an integrity body that we oversee, such as IBAC or the Victorian Ombudsman, please see our complaints video. We can accept disclosures made by any individual in relation to a public body, for example, a Victorian government department or agency, a public officer, or a person whose behaviour adversely affects the honest performance of a public body or public officer. We cannot consider disclosures about private organisations or Commonwealth public agencies. Disclosures can be made about improper conduct, examples of which include employees misusing information, receiving bribes for favours, and making decisions that benefit them personally, and detrimental action, which is when a person is punished for either making or supporting a disclosure. When we receive a disclosure, we consider whether we can handle it, which would be the case for disclosures about IBAC or IBAC officers, a public interest monitor. If we assess your disclosure about one of these bodies and determine you have provided enough evidence to support any of your concerns, it will be determined as a public interest complaint and we may investigate. Your identity will be kept confidential, as will the content of your disclosure. If your disclosure relates to any other Victorian public body, such as the Victorian Ombudsman, Victoria Police, or local councils, we will assess whether you have provided enough evidence for us to refer it to IBAC and will let you know. IBAC will then decide whether your disclosure is a public interest complaint and if it will be investigated. If your disclosure is not a public interest complaint, we may be able to treat it as a general complaint. As well as confidentiality protections, there are other protections in place to support disclosures. You may choose to remain anonymous when making a disclosure. However, if we are unable to contact you to seek further information, our assessment will be based solely on the information already provided. If you make an honest and true report, you will be protected from being fired, disciplined, or bullied in your workplace for making the disclosure. You will also be protected from certain civil or criminal liability, including defamation action. However, you can still be liable for your own wrongdoing in the incident, even if you make a disclosure about it. Disclosures can be made to us over the phone, face-to-face, in writing, or by using our online form. It is important to provide as much supporting information as you can, as this will help inform our assessment. We hope you found this useful. The Public Interest Disclosure Guidelines, published on our website, include more detail about making a disclosure, including what happens with the information we receive. If you have any questions, please contact our office.